Hello and welcome. This is your Funky Honky with Let's Play Mass Effect 2 Blindish, Episode 3. I promise, folks, it'll be a blind eventually. And honestly, it's been so long since I played, I barely remember anything, so it's as close to blind as it needs to be. Right? Right. So let me just get this here beer poured into this here frozen mug. Hey, it all fit. Nice. Go me, I can actually pour. And, let's explore the ship. Who are you?
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
Oh.
I've been assigned as your administrative assistant.
I have a
I'll manage your
secretary!
messages and help you monitor the crew.
Neat.
And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I don't need any assistance.
I handle my own business.
I understand. I won't bother you unless it's important. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
So, just what exactly do you do?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
That's it?
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
So, you're a counselor?
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
I'll keep your distance from me.
I don't need you analyzing me, Yeoman.
Yes, sir. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Are you happy here?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
You got a little something there on your nose. Looks a little brown. What you think it's Cerberus?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives.
Good.
We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Do they hate aliens?
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Woohoo!
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You're naive.
You're fooling yourself if you believe Cerberus is noble.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope time will change your mind. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Wait, how's the crew?
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You received a private message through Cerberus channels. I believe it's from Counselor Anderson.
Ooh.
You can access it at your private terminal over there.
Neato.
Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge.
Okay.
Anything else, Commander?
Nope, that's it.
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
So, Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Oh, does that mean there's going to be space combat? That'd be cool. Team status. Info. The professor. Well, we're going there first. Archangel. He's also on Omega. Loyalty normal. Submachine guns and heavy pistols. The Warlord, neat. Millennia of Millennia. Ah, because he's a Krogan. The Convict, Jack. Most powerful human biotic. Turian prison ship Purgatory. Cool. Alright. We got that heavy weapon thing. That's not there. Alright. Captain Anderson! Mark is red. Huh. Nah. That's enough. Okay. Nobody has anything to say to me except for Joker on the bridge. Wait, look at those controls. Yeah. Codex! What if I might actually start reading that when I'm in between episodes?
Yes, Shepard.
Let's talk about you.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What's your job?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic.
Fair enough.
I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man.
So you're spying
I
on us.
serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I can't tell you they're
I do
restricted.
not know. Some of my databases are sealed. Some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Neat.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown.
Sweet.
On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
That
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
So, yeah.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
Yeah, you
He has
spying on us?
invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
So what kind?
The elusive man has monitoring devices on
He
board?
has invested most of Cerberus's resources
topic.
into the
Let's
design...
discuss something else.
Ready.
More
I
about
want to
you.
know more about
Do you
you.
have a specific inquiry?
You and Joker.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
So what's
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
So why are you right here?
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Ooh, I'll have to check that out.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Tell me about Cerberus.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
A block?
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
What's the structure?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Also blocked?
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
How many cells are there?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Blocked.
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Building the
How
Normandy.
did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Another topic.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this room?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Later.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
So, you wanted to talk?
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
This is too good to be true.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Agreed.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
Open it back up.
Upgrades are messing with our inertial skew, compensating.
I'm in space! And I'm not even dying in space anymore. Okay, so that's the helm. Wait, what popped up? Oh, Galaxy Map Private Terminal. Yeoman, don't need to talk to them. Sure, let's check out the tech lab.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Your face is a technical laboratory. Oh! Armory. Okay. He's got a shotgun. She's got a machine pistol. Doesn't look like it can actually change anything. Guns! Oh, what are you doing here?
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters.
That's
It's
true.
a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Bringing you wasn't my choice, though.
You're here because you're Cerberus. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood. But not everyone in the group is hardline. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions. Or some of yours.
Oh?
You watch me, I'll watch you. That suit you?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past.
Yeah.
But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Nope, do your job, and that's all I ask.
If you follow orders and keep to yourself, we'll have no problems.
Fair enough, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
What did I just say about keeping to yourself? Quit saluting me. What's this?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Yeah, quantum what?
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office.
This is real, by the way.
When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state. No matter the
Seriously,
distance
this
between
is
them.
real.
If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
It's true that they're really going to be able to do that. It's seriously that exists. Well, I mean, it doesn't exist yet, obviously, but I mean just the fact that two quantum particles that are entangled can and will, I don't know if communicate's the right word, but one's state always will affect the other state. It's quite cool. Quantum mechanics is fascinating if you're willing to get through if you're willing and able to wrap your head around it.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
No, you're logging out. How come the ship is there? I want a scientist. Oh, there you are.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Manufacturing? They made that word up. Alright, let's check out a different part of the ship. I get a cabin? I knew that I'd get a cabin, but that's what I said the first time, and I was excited. And I'm still excited, because I have my own cabin! Yay! Wait, but I didn't do it in the Normandy. See? I have played this. Yeah, nothing in the Oh, look, it's a picture of Liara. I miss you, Liara. I'll find you. Customize my gear. But there's no music playing. Is any of this music any good? Yeah. No. 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 Ominous. No. That sounds like the menu music from the first one a little bit. Definitely like that first one best so far. No. Ooh. Nah. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste.
Neat.
That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Cool. And I have a fish tank with no fish. We'll have to rectify that. What's the point of an empty fish tank? Oh, neat. I didn't notice that when I was going up. Pew. Life support.
Access to life support is restricted.
I'm the fucking captain! Is this really necessary? Wait a second. If there's a toilet on the crew quarters, how come there's no toilet for my... I don't get a private bathroom? That's crap!
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
I need it now! I'm in the ladies' room.
The men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
And all of them.
My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Commander on deck! Hey, louds. Nobody respects chain of command these days. Where's Miranda? It said that she was on this floor. Oh! It goes around. Wait, what was that? Something popped up. No, let's check out the medical lab. Hey, it's you! Well, first,
What's this area of the ship?
this is the medical
The
bay,
sick bay.
retard.
It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Dr. Chakwas!
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
What are you doing here?
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
You need anything?
You have everything you need.
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy.
Cool.
Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll snag you one.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Have you seen how many credits I have?
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
Yeah.
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
You need to fly, huh?
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
So, why'd you join Cerberus?
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
You don't really remember me, do you?
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Well, I'm glad to have you aboard.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Fine, Brandy.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
No, it gave me Paragon points. I don't want Paragon points because I'm a renegade.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Hi.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day.
I do humanity
Sergeant
proud
Rupert
every day.
Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you need something?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker.
Oh, that'll help
Taking
morale of the
down the
crew.
collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
I agree. It'll help morale.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
No, give me the list.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
So what do you do,
What do you do here on the Normandy?
aside from cook?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian.
So you're a janitor?
HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Janitor and cook.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Oh, that's a toilet humor is beneath you, man.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat.
I'm liking this guy.
It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How does everybody on the ship know about the collectors already?
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Cool.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Escape pods? Stasis chambers.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
We need a gunnery officer. Oh, you get your own office. Hi.
Commander, what can I do for you?
The status of the ship.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
That's good. What do you do?
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
Yeah.
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
I thought that was Edie's job. Can we talk?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
The goals.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations.
Kick their asses.
Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Who's in charge?
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
So just what exactly is Cerberus?
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Sounds good to me.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
None taken. Well, tell me, who
What
the
can you
fuck
tell me
is
about
the
the
elusive
elusive
man,
man?
aside from Martin Sheen?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special.
I know.
Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
What convinced you of that?
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
So tell me more about you.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Well, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
And you're not afraid to talk about
You
it.
certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Just what do you mean genetically modified?
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So you're perfect.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Yep, see ya.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
You seem a lot warmer than you were, like, last episode. I guess, wait, something popped up. That was probably just the door to her, yeah, just the door to her office. That's it for this floor. Let's head down one more to engineering, see what there is down there, and then I think I'm going to end the episode. One whole episode of just exploring the ship. Hammerhead? Wait, Hammerhead? Oh, because Mako, Hammerhead, they're both sharks. I get it. The Kodiak drop shuttle. What's this? Fine, don't tell me. No, engineering.
You came all the way down here to see us?
I did.
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Shape up!
I didn't hear an officer on deck. I run this ship military. Do you two think this is all a joke?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir.
Won't happen again, sir.
At ease. Who are you?
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Well, is there anything you need?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
No, really.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why don't you already have them?
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
Why?
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Well, we're going to Omega to find that scientist anyway, so that works.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
And you, Gabby?
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
And what's your thoughts of Cerberus? And my glow-in-the-dark scars?
Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
Me!
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Daddy bags. I like that.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Wait, where's... I saw there's an ED. Oh, it must be. Wait, no. Where? Ah, there you are. Trying to hide from me, you little rascal.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Pretty. It's vibrating. That is pretty fucking cool. I won't lie. It popped up. That was just Edie right there. Okay, so that's that part of engineering. Back to the deck. Now let's see what's downstairs. I guess a crew member will eventually be chilling down here. Once I get a chief engineer or some such other thing. Guy. Girl. Thing. I bet it's Tali. I'll be able to recruit Tali, I'm sure of it. That's the elevator. Starboard cargo. Can't go in there. Okay, so that's the ship. That is the Oh, have I talked to Eddie here? Edie?
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Good to know. Alright! So, an entire episode spent exploring the Normandy. Neat. Alrighty, well, let's get back to the bridge, and then I do believe I'm gonna end this episode. This has been your Funky Honky with Let's Play Mass Effect 2. It's been so long since I played it, I might as well be blind! Stay tuned for episode 4, when we're actually, we're gonna go to the Omega place, and get that scientist and that part, and maybe some food, maybe some brandy, though I suspect we'll have to find those on the Citadel. Who knows? There's plenty to do. We got a whole galaxy to explore. And I hope that you'll explore it with me and see me next time.